all you Capricorns. Hello and welcome to these horoscopes with me, Veerle. Horoscopes for February for Capricorn of the month February of 2013. Now, what a month this is, February. There is such a huge focus on Pisces, and there is a whole stellium in that area. As a matter of fact, 4 to 5 planets. 5 planets are going to transit your third house of Pisces. Now, what does this all mean for you? It's also a very important month for you because your ruler Saturn is going retrograde as from the 19th. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But first of all, that Pisces emphasis, what does it mean? Well, we all have Neptune in our charts, and for you Capricorns, Neptune is in the 3rd house, and it's at around 2nd to 3 degrees of Pisces, and that goes very well. That forms a sextile with your planet or ascendant in Capricorn. So it means that you have possibility to open up to and to broaden up your view and to connect with all there is. And probably for you it's the communication sector. You open up when it comes to communication, when it comes to writing, when it comes to reading, studying, teaching, all of that. And this Neptune is on the background for a long time because Neptune is such a slow planet. But we feel it better when a fast planet bumps into the Neptune. And it's not going to be just once this month, it's going to be with all these personal planets, fast planets that are going to bump into Neptune during this month. It's going to be Venus at the very end of the month, it's going to be Mars, the Sun and Mercury, who are all going to first bump into Neptune. So that energy of Neptune is going to be for everyone. It's going to come into the picture. And as I said, for you, it's in your communication sector. It's in your direct environment. It's in the 3rd house, could be siblings. But I think it's going to be on a very mundane level for you. So on a very, in your encountering with people that you meet during a train trip, or with people in your street, or you know, these 3rd house activities of short trips and of taking a course or teaching yourself. Now Mars, the planet of action, is also going to hit these planets, and Mars plays a role in this because of the following. Every planet has a positive side and a negative side. Now the negative side of Neptune, and I'm not going to get into it very much because there is another constellation going on that really supports this Pisces energy. So there's a lot of testimony that that negative thing won't be there. But if there is, it's going to be confusion when it comes to communication. And especially with Mercury in your 3rd house. So Mercury is already a very communicative planet. It's the planet of thinking, it's the planet of communicating. It's in the communication house. And when it goes retrograde, as from around the 24th of the month, it can mean misunderstandings. And that you didn't do on purpose, but that other people just misinterpret. So be aware of it. That's the only thing that you can do. Be aware of it, and be aware of the fact that it's going to be, as from the 24th, a week or 3 with things that you will have to redo probably, or mails that didn't come to the receiver and things like that, or even trips. You know, the short trips that you're doing, that they are delayed a little bit. But if you're aware of it, you can just try to adjust. You know, you can't fight the Mercury retrograde. It's there for a reason. It's there for a reason because with such a focus on your 3rd house, you are also especially at the very end of the month, you're going to rethink about the way that you communicate. So in order for you that other people get your message, because this emphasis on your third house and also this full moon at the very end of the month in Virgo in your ninth house shows that it is about your belief system, and it is about your views that you are opposing to one another, or that you are your philosophical point of view, that you really try to even on a work level, you know, your philosophy, the way that you think, the way that you believe in things, you want to put it into your work and into your day-to-day work. And that's often not an easy thing to do. Now, work is also related here, not only communication. Why? Because Jupiter, who has now gone, as from the very end of January, it has gone forward. So in your sixth house, that's the house of the routine, and that could be work, day-to-day work. So that's nice for a Capricorn. Not all Capricorns, of course, love to work, but mostly they do like the sense of responsibility. So having this planet of expansion in the area of life that has to do with work, that has to do with routines, even if you are not working, you know, I mean, you're a housewife, let's say, and most people know that that is working, especially with a bunch of kids. But having Jupiter there means that you are going to expand in that area. You're going to do more. Things are you're going to have more work around your day-to-day routine, but it's not going to be negative because it's such a positive planet. So it's a good thing that this Jupiter goes forward now, and especially until the end of June, you have that energy of Jupiter transiting your sixth house. So especially if you're also looking for a job, it's a good time to get one. And hopefully you can pick out one out of more, so that you have a choice to make. Now another thing which is important is that whilst that all is going on, you know, that third house energy of that Pisces energy of writing and communicating, maybe on a Pisces level, you know, about things that are of spirituality, or about poetry, or about music, or about healing, or about, you know, the Neptune stuff, which is all about working more on a collective level. So that Mars is in Pisces, that is working on, you know, working for the collective, but not with losing your own individuality, of course. But this Mars is very well supported by Pluto in your own sign and by Saturn in Scorpio. So Mars is working there for the whole month in your third house of communication, and it is really supported by Pluto in your sign. So you really have the energy to put into good, focused, concentrating communication, and so it forms a sextile. And then Mars is trining with Saturn in Scorpio, which is also a good thing. And this is all about your ruler, of course, Saturn in Scorpio, and it's in your 11th house. So this is also working together and supporting. The 11th house is also, it's an important house. A lot of people think it's the house of friends and that's it. No, it's the house of goals, long-term goals. That is important for a Capricorn. So they're going to meet themselves, you know, those goals, and they're going to get real. You're going to see that they are up to reality, those long-term goals. And they have a good chance, a very good chance, as a matter of fact, to get accomplished. So it could also mean, indeed, the 11th house is the house of friends. It could also mean that in that area of life, things are coming to, they're really progressing. So Saturn in the 11th really shows a shift of friends. You know, the friends, that the people who are not aligned with you anymore, they vanish. They are not in your life anymore, and a new, more setter-like kind of friends come into your life, and that is good, because the kind of friends that you're going to attract are probably going to be quite Capricorn-like, you know, quite like you, who want things to happen, who want to take responsibility in life, and that is a good thing. So expect also, but that is something for a longer term, that a lot of friends you won't see them anymore, and don't think that's a bad thing. You know, just it's just showing again that Pluto in your sign that I have been talking for a long time, that really changes you. So your outer world is also changing if you are changing from the inside, and you are of course changing from the inside with Pluto in your sign. So particularly those who have planets around 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 degrees of Capricorn. So, but expect also, as from the 19th of February, when your ruler goes retrograde in that house of aspirations, that you're going to think about it, that you're going to think about what you have accomplished, think about your friends, think about your aspirations, are they still in line, and you really are going to adjust them next couple of months. And I think that is a good thing for you Capricorns. So that is what you are Capricorns will probably the energies that are going to be in your life, and I hope you will enjoy it, and I hope you will enjoy all these different things that are going on at the moment. There's a lot going on at the moment, so please do enjoy. I wish you all the best, you Capricorns, and until next time, bye bye.